You're very excited to get things started. You talk about the offense and the pitching, and how glad you were to have experience in the circle. And that experience did its job to start out 5-1-1. Just talk about the first week. I mean, had everything from a no-hitter to knocking off the number 2 team in the nation. So I think after coming back, you'd be pretty proud of just how things went.
No, there's no doubt it was a good start. It really gave us a chance to gauge our team and where we're at. Dixie and West Texas are, both of them ranked teams, and we were lucky enough to hold off Dixie. We can't wait to see West Texas A&M again. It was a good game. We learned a lot. Even in a loss, we learned a lot about our team and what we could do, and really with the intensity and staying in the ball game, it was a win for us. Even though it was a loss in the books, it was really a win for us and just the team and knowing what they can do and where they stand.
I don't think Dixie's going to probably invite you guys, but no.
Probably not.
For the players that have been on the Jacks for a couple of years and going to Dixie and kind of what happened at regionals and kind of being back on that same field, did that kind of do something for maybe the seniors, juniors, and kind of what happened in the past, or was that kind of out of your mind? And
Well, no, it's always there. I mean, you always think about it. I think it really, the upperclassmen knew what to expect as far as championship type play. I think it really helped those freshmen and the sophomores that weren't there really get a feel of that championship play. And we told them about it. It's like, this is what it's about. This is postseason right here. We talked about it from the second we walked onto the Dixie field. It was like, this is postseason. We have to treat it like postseason. This is the environment you're going to get. This is the competition you're going to get. And they answered the call. It was really nice to see that.
In other sports, they have weeks and weeks of games preparing for conference. In softball, you have a week, you played 7 games, and now conference is here. The record would indicate that you guys are ready to go for conference play, but you got to heading into your first conference opponent, just how things are going.
Well, it's Monterey. Yeah, they're our rivals, so the girls are, extra pumped up, and we know our league is tough. From first place to last place in our league, they can all give you a game, and that's what this Dixie tournament provided these girls, is a chance to see where they stand, what they're capable of, and knowing that if they play the game that we've been working on, that they've worked hard to make happen, that they could be successful. So, playing Dixie, playing West Texas A&M has really helped us prepare for Sonoma, Monterey, and anybody else in the region who wants to come at us. And unfortunately, like you said, our preseason is very short. So that's why we try to pack as much as we can against good competition, so that these girls right off the bat know what they're doing. And I believe it's prepared us pretty well for this weekend and the rest of the tournament.
Like every team, Monterey, I think it has lost some key players from last year's squad. What do you know about them so far?
Well, you're right. They lost a bulk of their team. They lost Corey Reinhardt, reigning MVP, reigning everything. But they're always strong. They get a lot of transfers in. She does a good job adjusting with 2-year players and along with her 4-year players. And so I expect, and I think just with the rivalry, I expect, even if it was an off year for one of us, I expect this game to be very spirited and all balls out pretty much. There's going to be a lot of intensity between the teams, as well as in the dugouts. So we're really looking forward to, I guess, just proving ourselves even more within this league.
Back to Maddie. I think the only person not impressed was her sister on her no-hitter. But, we talked about how pitching was going to be a strength, and if you could just talk about, more on that performance, no matter who it is, a no-hitter special. I think 12 strikeouts in the 5 innings. And, it's those performers only, could lift a team. But as a coach, just, seeing that performance and knowing even more of that to come.
Well, I know that these guys are capable. I know our whole pitching staff is very capable. Katie had a good weekend. Maddie started off rough a little against Academy of Arts and kind of came out with something to prove. And it was really nice to see her bounce back in a day and not let that poor performance affect her and come back and just do what she's capable of. And that was nice to see. Katie threw well. She got a loss against West Texas A&M, but threw a great game. Was able to throw a lot of her pitches that we don't really see, and of course we had a chance to throw Caleb McQuay, who I was going to see some time in this mound to kind of help out Obima and Williams. It's a good balance, and I'm excited for the future with these three.
Flat 101, very good. Anything that you saw that's like, hey, we need to get better at that. Anything that kind of stuck out, there's like, hey, maybe this is what we got to work on.
Base running. We've been harping on our base running, and I talked about speed in our last interview, and it almost like speed killed us. We almost got too aggressive and just made stupid mistakes instead of thinking about where we were in the lineup, how many outs we had, what the situation was. So we're gonna, this week in practice, we're gonna kind of go over that again and listen. We got to be a little more careful. I don't mind being aggressive, but we're gonna be careful at the same time. So we'll go over that. I don't think you saw the hitting that we're capable of this weekend. Actually, I know we didn't. So I'm really looking for that to come out. And it's something we work on every day, so it's not something new for us. But I think our bats are only getting started.